The rain never stopped in the old village of Mornay, a thin, cold drizzle that seemed to wash the color out of the world. The houses were damp, their windows shuttered, as if the wind carried something more than just the chill of autumn. Something older, something darker. Clément, a retired cartographer, had rented a small house at the end of a dirt path lined with gnarled elms. He came looking for peace, far from Paris, far from its noise and weight. But what he found in that crooked house was not peace. It was a room no one had mentioned in the contract, a red room. It wasn't visible from the outside. It wasn't on the floor plans. But on his first night, climbing the creaking stairs, he saw it. A dark red door, rust-colored, out of place among the faded hues of the hallway. He tried the handle. Locked. A faint smell drifted through the cracks, old fabric, melted wax. He told no one. Who would he tell? He was alone. The house was his for the winter. 3 quiet months. But that very night he began to hear things. Not creaks, not drafts, whispers, breath-like right behind the door. He told himself, old houses groan, wood shifts. But each night the voices grew louder, calling him not by his name, but by something else. A name he'd never heard, yet somehow remembered. One morning he found the red door slightly open. Inside, walls, curtains, bed sheets, everything red, like the air itself had been dyed in blood. No furniture, only a mirror, twisting black wood around its frame, floating ever so slightly above the ground. He stepped closer. The reflection didn't show the room, nor himself. It showed a corridor, long, endless, lined with black doors. At the far end, a figure, back turned, still. Then, it turned its head. Clément stumbled back, slammed the door shut, heart pounding. But that evening, he returned. And every night after. Each time the mirror showed more. Each time, the figure was closer. He stopped sleeping, stopped eating, stopped leaving the house. He forgot what day it was. Time melted. His life became the room, the mirror, the thing that called him. On the final night, he entered the red room for the last time. The mirror pulsed with a light that wasn't light. He leaned in. No reflection, just a door. Black, ancient. It opened, and Clément stepped through. The next morning, the house was empty. The bed was cold, the fire dead. On the dusty floor, only one thing remained, a mirror, its frame twisted like black branches. Leaning against the wall, in its reflection, a hallway, and far at the end, a figure, still and slowly. It begins to turn its head.